All right, we're gonna give this YouTube thing a try. See how long it lasts, but we're super late into starting filming the process. So this will be, I don't know, episode 1 of doing a drift build because we're super late to the game. So yeah, plan is build something out of nothing that was, you know, a previous TL, I guess. So this is what we're working with. Car is a 1990 Mustang LX. Was originally a 2.3 auto, super undesirable car. Sat for 20-something years, we were told. Nothing really noteworthy in terms of what the car was. Plan for it is pretty run-of-the-mill LS build. First season, it's just gonna be stock LS. So LM7 from a 99 Sierra. We'll be using all the factory harness, factory ECU. Just delete the VATs out of it, go from there. Up front, we'll kind of start from the front, work our way back. Factory K-member is gone. In place, we have a QA1 subframe with LS motor mounts, utilizing the factory Fox body steering rack. The steering angle kit is an off-the-shelf unit from Synergy Race Development, previously known as Scottity Race Development. So it's just their quick angle kit 2.0. They're a 3/8 plate steel lower control arm with all the billet aluminum goodies. Get a good angle there of that.
You forgot to show them your legs.
We'll get there. The front spindles are a 96 Mustang. Inner tie rods are also 96 Mustang, and then the outers are part of the angle kit as well. So it's Heim outers, billet aluminum adjuster, and SN95 inners. Interior of the car is torn apart right now. We're in the middle of doing some rust repair and minor things like that. We still have the factory steering column in. You guys can see the hole in the floor there. That's all gonna get cut out and redone. Back of the car, SN95 rear diff, just a standard 8.8. It does have the factory posi unit in it with 373 gears. Amazon control arms, uppers and lowers. The coilovers on the front are Godspeed Mono SS. Same with the rear. Everything's just kind of half-assed adjusted right now. And then just finishing up a fuel cell mount. All 3/16 plate steel. It's all welded in place, so it'll be solid. And then we've got
Girthy.
That's the word of the day, folks.
It ain't going nowhere.
40-liter fuel cell off of Amazon as well.
Tell them what it is in American, just in case we get famous. Americans don't know what liters are.
15 gallon? 20 gallon?
I don't know.
Something like that.
I don't know what American.
I can't remember my math on that. I'll be honest. So that's the plan for that. We're gonna be doing a returnless fuel system on this one. So it'll be just the feed line from the sump all the way up to the engine bay. No return. Keep it simple in terms of lines, and we'll see what happens from there. That's kind of a quick, dirty breakdown of what we've got going on. And I guess for quick introductions, I'm Alex. Legs, Lieutenant Dan, whatever you guys want to call me from. Pass that off. He can point out the obvious. I lack things that do the stuff.
And he's a ginger.
Yeah, that too. So, this is my car. This is what it is now my car. Long story short, me and my good friend Ben there, we did go into this car together. Life things happened. I ended up buying the car, buying his half of the car.
We didn't use this new shit when I did the other side, right?
No, we used your stuff for the other side.
Oh, that's unfortunate because my stuff is wider.
Oh.
Giggity.
So what Ben's talking about is we did some rust repair.
Watch your paint, Johnny.
We did some rust repair on this driver's side chassis rail. It'd be kind of hard to see, but right where the through bolts go to the subframe, it was a little soft. We didn't like it, so there's a bunch of 3/16 plate in there. But yeah, the plan for the car is drift build. Something new for me. I've done my fair share of little things here and there. Previously used to do drag racing, but
Not the dressing kind,
no,
the track racing.
I look bad in a dress.
You got skinny legs though.
So yeah, the plan is super simple drift build. Super unoriginal, never been overdone whatsoever. LS swapped Fox body because that's what the world needs is more LSs. So
Everything needs an LS. That's why there's 3 of them over there.
yes, so that's the thing. We've got several options. So this one here is LM753 9901 or 07, something like that. That one there is a 4.8. That's for my fiance's project. And then
I am not
we've got,
the fiance, by the way. I am not the fiance.
no. And then that's Ben's 5.3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
5.3, same shit. LM7. Yeah, lots to choose from.
yeah, we've got options.
In a previous life, had a LS swapped 72 Monte Carlo Tokyo Drift style. Full primer, nothing else done to it because I'm lazy and cheap. Before that, I had a LS swapped, what the hell was that, a 79 Malibu station wagon.
Yeah.
And I made the mistake of using the truck oil pan.
Yeah, so that's
And I split the oil pan, and then a good buddy of mine that does a lot of horse trading with me really wanted it because he's got G-bodies all over the place. So I pulled the motor out, sold him the car, and then found my dream car, which was the 72. Put the LS in that, and then I got rid of that car.
this is the pan that you want if you're doing your LS swap in American muscle cars or anything that's lower than Grandpa's C10.
Yeah, your friends might tell you that you can get away with the truck pan. Don't listen to them.
No. If you look at the difference here, so this is the truck pan still intact. There's your oil level sensor, the whole nines.
Yeah,
So,
let's do this just for reference purposes.
We will measure in inches too. We're not all the way plebs. So at your lowest point, you're almost 9 inches.
Yeah, so that's
From bottom of the block to bottom of the pan.
pretty well 9 inches.
We go over yonder to Ben. Tell what's the pan for this one? This
Performance World.
was Performance.
Everything is Performance World.
There we go.
Holly can eat a dick.
We got
About 6 inches.
so there's your clearance right there, and that's before you start playing with your motor mounts and anything like that. So
I don't care what anybody says. You can get away with a truck pan if you're under 150 pounds and you never have a passenger. I drove mine pretty well fine right up until I had a passenger. And I was driving on a very straight, very brand new road and still hit a dip in the road and split the pan hard enough that I actually cracked the case on the transmission. So if you want to wreck your oil pan and do a lot of damage, don't leave that on.
Life lessons learned hard way. And then another thing we'll point out too, transmission of choice. I'll probably get judged hard on this one because I'm a broke bastard. I don't have a lot of money laying around. So we're going with this. If you know, you know, and I won't have to say much, but this is 1986 Camaro T5. So V8 Camaro, 5-speed, aluminum, big block Chevy bell housing, to go to LM7 LS. There's a lot of Frankenstein stuff with this build. Most builds are that way. I don't care what anyone says, unless you're doing a purist restoration. There's always going to be some form of Frankensteining on the vehicle. But yeah, that's where we're at. We'll try and give updates here and there.
We're doing this grassroots style. Why are we using a T5 when there's a CD or what the hell is that thing? An AR5?
AR5.
Because we're poor and that's mine.
Yeah.
And he can't have it.
No. Ben's a hoarder. And I don't have his money.
I just got rid of all of my stuff and my cube van that I bought only for storage purposes. Because I got a house and I got all my shit in my garage and I got rid of it all to make money.
Responsible adulting.
And then I bought it all back from various sources.
So yeah, that's where we're at. We're super late in the process of getting this filmed and documented because we're both anxiety ridden. We don't know how to do the thing with the YouTubes and putting out content properly, appropriately, and whatnot. We're just very blue collar guys. Despite me not having legs, I do work a full-time job that takes up a lot of my time. Ben also is blue collar,
How do you
works
like
full
that?
time.
You want to talk about being a hoarder? Look at that. He's calling me a hoarder, and I kept this piece of steel for probably 4 years. And guess what? Every person in this world that's a dad or a car guy knows that it comes in handy eventually. Look at that. There's your frame rail.
He's ranting at me because I called him a hoarder now. So yeah, we'll give updates as we can. It is currently January 16th, I think, something like that. Start of the season hasn't been announced yet where we're at.
It'll be May-ish.
Yeah, it'll be sometime in May. So we're not necessarily in a crunch. It looks like there's a lot to do. We have had the front of the car completely put together and sitting on the ground. I'll try and figure out how to stitch a picture of that into this.
Is the other side? Oh no, we don't have a wheel on the other side yet.
And yeah, we'll go from there. Season starts mid to end May, something like that. Only lost time we'll have is I have some training stuff coming up for my job. It'll be 7 weeks, so might lose a little bit of time there. So we're trying to get everything done that we can within reason. A lot of the big stuff is pretty well done with the car. It's all the little stuff that takes up time. Flywheel needs to be ordered for the Frankenstein LM7 to the T5. All the brake stuff, because we'll be going to 96 Mustang brakes front and rear. There's a hydro handbrake setup that needs to get ordered and on the way. Also from Synergy Race Development, and just a few other little things. It looks like a lot, but compared to where the starting point was, shouldn't be too bad.
It's only a lot if you don't have full-time jobs.
Yeah.
Which we do, so it is a lot.
Yeah, it looks like a lot because, well, in a way it is. We work, full-time jobs Monday to Friday. We get the weekends when we can muster up the energy to get things done, but we're gluttons for punishment that way.
Also, just in case any Americans are watching, because I know Alex has more friends than me, it's minus like 40 degrees Celsius right now, so that's why we're not out here all the time. Sometimes it's just too damn cold to leave your house.
Yeah, so where we're at in Canada, we have very, very brutal winters, or we might have no winters. we've had snow as early as mid-September.
Last year we didn't have snow till Boxing Day.
Yeah, this year we didn't get any snow until December, so it could be interesting, give it or take. Don't start cutting yet. Still filming.
I'm just eyeing it up to see if I like where it is.
Yeah, so we're gonna try this YouTube thing out. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't really have an end goal or even a starting goal for this. I would like to say that, you know, the big end goal would be to make a living off the YouTube thing, but you know, we're kind of iffy on that.
We grew up watching Roadkill, the very early days of Roadkill, and
Yeah.
that's the thing that we like to do. We like to take junk and try and make it not junk. We're not high dollar. We have responsibilities, but we like old junk. We don't really care for new stuff. Crack that man door open and
Yeah.
show them the...
So another project that's going to end up on the YouTube channel as the weather gets nicer. We do have some projects planned. The Mustang's not going to be the only one. The next one on the chopping block will be the 50 sedan delivery here. Ben's got a complete Mustang 2 kit for it for the front end, so we can get some power steering in it, spindles. I think it's got brakes.
Disc brakes, tubular control arms.
Yeah, the whole nines. So there are projects planned for the channel, despite us not having a plan for the YouTube channel itself. We have plans for stuff we want to do. We'll figure out how we can do it and film it and try and make some content on a regular basis. Just be patient with us because this isn't a living for us. This is just a hobby, pastime, something we like to do, something we've talked about doing forever. So we're blue collar car guys first, and realistically the YouTube thing is it's new to us. It's a low priority, but we'll make it happen. Hopefully. Should be a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched enough guys on the YouTube to figure out how to go about it in a proper way. Guys like Finnegan, Cletus, Taylor Ray, Puddin's Garage, or Puddin's Fab, that's what it is.
Fab Shop.
Puddin's Fab Shop. Like, we've watched a lot of rad guys growing up, and they're our source of inspiration and entertainment and knowledge source for us.
Oh, you forgot one.
Huh.
Bad Chad.
So, despite us being Canadian, we don't speak of Bad Chad. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna go near there because I can smell the Bondo already.
There's coat hangers and they're burning.
Yeah. So with that, with that bombshell, Top Gear moment, we're gonna get back to work. Maybe get some more updates. I'll learn how to stitch some videos together and figure out how to get some time-lapse stuff going on, and you can see us slacking and pretending to work hard, and I guess just enjoy following us on getting this drift car together, because I've got no legs, he's got no hair. We're just a couple of broke bastards trying to do YouTube now.
With no real plan.
Yeah, no real plan at all.
This is the first video we've ever started trying to do. We're doing it on a cell phone sideways. We don't have any sort of stands figured out. We don't have microphones, so we're just doing our thing. We don't have a lift. We're not fancy.
Excuse the mess, but when I say we're blue collar, we are very blue collar. This, in all honesty, this car started over a year ago. It was purchased August of 2023, and it's been in a torn down state since about October of 2023 because of
my project that I don't finish.
His projects, finances, life, everything like that. It adds up. So to put out regular content, it might be a struggle, but we'll try and make do with what we've got and go from there. Like I said, I don't have a big end goal for the YouTube thing. I don't even have much of a starting goal for the YouTube thing. But if we can make something work, that'd be rad. And we'll see where it takes us from there. And yeah, that's that. We're going to get back to work, start making some progress. I think end goal for this weekend is finish up some minor fabrication and reinforcement stuff, get this front end put back together, start on the interior floor, and go from there. So I'm sure the first video is going to be terrible, but they always are. We'll try and get better as time goes on. Maybe the production quality will go up. Maybe the editing will go up. I doubt it. But it's all in the process. We'll see how it goes. For now, this is where we're at.
We know how to work on cars. We know how to fix cars. Apparently, I taught myself how to weld last weekend, and it worked. But we don't know dick about posting and editing and filming and all of that. So we're figuring it out the same way we did when we learned how to build cars. You just do it, figure it out.
Yep. So from there, we're gonna get back to work, and we will catch you guys on the flip side with hopefully some more updates. See ya.